Okay, good afternoon, my people. I'm here to continue the last discussion. Sorry, I promised to continue yesterday, but I had a very hectic day, so I couldn't continue. Now, I think okay. Yes, after my video, and again, I think so many people that saw the video didn't understand what was actually going on. So I need to give you a hint or a brief of what actually transpired, especially for the benefit of people who are not in Kaduna, in entertainment cycle in Kaduna. We have people who are in Kaduna, but they are not in the entertainment cycle, so they did not even have an idea of what was going on. Now, I'm sure you guys have been following my post on one Yusuf Michael, who was arrested by EFCC on fraud case, where he fronted a fake what's it called, a fake foundation. He was using it to get funds from the public and diverting it, and he diverted the fund for his personal use, and he was arrested. It was on my page, it was on social media, so many blogs, so many media platforms, and all that. So, and this was someone who have been fighting in the industry, right? So I brought it to the public. I brought it up for public consumption, and this guy now is back, and he's looking for means to get some of the evidence I had, because obviously I posted on my platform one of the days that I have some evidence against him and all of that. So he connived with one woman. I think the woman's name is Esther Enebeli. I don't know this woman from Adam, and I learned that the woman also was arrested on fraud issue too. She was just recently released from detention, from jail. Now, I don't know how she came about Michael Yusuf. I don't know if they had a relationship or there was something going on. I wouldn't know, but I want to believe that she met his sister, because his sister was arrested together with him. So it's very possible she and the sister met in jail. I wouldn't know. So this Derek was one of the guys that was working with him, with Michael Yusuf. And Derek was one of the people who, he was working with him though, but he wasn't just pleased with what he was doing. Now, I got to know Derek from some of the purported beneficiaries, because they were tagging those people. When the matter came up, they were tagging them, saying, come and talk, oh, come and talk. And I now reach out to these people to find out if actually they benefited from the charity, right? So some of them came out to confess that they did not benefit. This guy was really scamming them and all of that. He was using their condition to appeal for funds, to solicit for funds from public, and he wasn't actually helping them. And they mentioned that Derek was aware of some of the things that this guy was doing. So that's how I got to contact Derek. Now, I had been pleading with Derek to give me some of the information, especially link as regards other people, but probably he wants to protect the interests of his friend, though he wasn't in full support of what his friend was doing. You understand? So he was a bit withdrawn, but we were still communicating, we were meeting. Now, this is so Michael Yusuf now plotted. When Michael Yusuf was released just a few weeks back. While he was released, he did a video, and a sponsored ad on social media. I'm sure some of you have watched the video, where he said he was going to do an empowerment program, a training program. And this woman, the Esther Enebeli, was sharing this video. So, and because you know what these people do in entertainment here in Kaduna, they know this guy, they know what he's up to, they know all the vicious things he has been doing. You understand? but they only reach out to people who are close to them. If they know you, they'll tell you, be careful, oh, don't go there, oh, this guy is this guy is that. But if you are not close to them, they would not want to say anything and allow you to fall prey of this guy. So, but because Derek knew this woman, according to him, that she's a general's wife, which I doubt, because I learned that the woman is not even married, right? Now, that's a private life anyway. Now, this woman, Derek saw her sharing the video, and he had to reach out to her that be careful with this guy. Oh, you mean you've not heard about what he has done and all of that? He's just recently released from jail. You understand? And all of that due to scam. And so you need to be careful. You don't get involved with him and all of that. So you don't mess yourself up. And this woman she now started pretending as if she does not know Michael Yusuf. And she was playing Derek. Derek now sent her the link. She was like, no, she doesn't know him and all of that. Derek now sent her the links of some of the reports as regards Michael Yusuf and all of that. He asked her to visit the page of Michael Yusuf on Facebook and all that these things, so she can see things for herself. Now, this woman kept calling. They kept having conversation, she and Derek. You understand? They kept having conversation. And Derek believed the woman. And the woman said, if you know this guy is a bad guy, since this guy had this thing, why are you allowing other people, other young people? Do you understand? Because she is sharing through her contacts. Other innocent people can fall prey through this broadcast she was doing. Why don't we, and in the conversation, the course of the conversation, Derek made her understand that he knows people who have evidence against this guy, who have done content, have done investigation about him and all of that. And she said, why can't we boost it? Do you understand? So that people can take caution. You get. And he now told her, okay, I know one of them. I'll contact her for you. And he called me just last week, Tuesday. You know, just last week, Tuesday, he called me that Jane will come, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I went to the office. I went, he was not even around. I even left. I got back again because I later called him. He said he was back in the office. And I went to the office and he told me, Jane, okay, while he was almost closing, so we left. We entered the fast food. I wanted to get bread. He wanted to buy snacks. And we bought all of that. And he was in the company of his friend. And he started hinting me that this is what this woman wants, so blah, blah, blah. Because this guy is organizing training, blah, 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 blah. That we need to make this thing go public and all that. So I said, okay. Before I knew, he didn't even give me the full hint. He just carried his phone, called this woman, and said hello, and gave me the phone. So immediately I received the call. I now told her that, Ma, good afternoon, Ma. I greeted her and I told her, Derek has hinted me. And this woman, that was when this woman asked me that, hinted you about what or something. I then said, you know, I didn't even tell her anything. And where we were, because we were on the road, the place was noisy. I told her I was in a noisy environment that we're going to call her back. So later on, when we're in a less noisy environment, you know, Derek now started, because we were even talking about other things. Then he now carried the phone that he wanted to call. Let me even call her. You know, something, my instinct, something just told me, this thing. I just told him that I now told him that, no, tell her I want to talk to her via WhatsApp call. I didn't know previously she wanted probably to have meeting with me one-on-one. So they were looking for means to get hold of, you know, they were looking for means to get hold of the evidence we had. And then I told her I wanted to talk to her through a WhatsApp call, according to what Derek told her. Because after that, Derek has hinted me, I never had any conversation with this woman. You know? So Derek now told the woman, Derek now told the woman that the conversation has to be on WhatsApp. Now the woman said, okay, she dropped the call. Only for her to call back again. We didn't talk here, but she now told, I think I overheard them on the phone. She's saying that she would have preferred chat. And I didn't know so when she said she would have preferred chat, I can't remember exactly what Derek told her, you know. So, but I think they were just going back before I knew it. the call ended. And I asked him what was it. That was when Derek was telling me that the woman said she was no longer interested. And I became very, very I knew something was wrong. You understand? I knew something was wrong. And then I remembered emphasizing, asking him that it seems she mentioned chat so that I can get the full picture. You know, because I think they were planning for us to meet, you understand, so that she can see the videos or the content I had or the evidence I have and all of that. But of course, Derek knew that I would not even yield to that. You understand? So the conversation didn't go well, and they ended. And she said she was no longer interested. The following day, I remembered I was even the one that called him. I said, what I was not called. I called him, telling him that there's something weird about that conversation yesterday and all of that. Only for the woman again to call him, asking him if the evidence was with me or with him. That why can't he send it to her? Or why can't they meet and let her get it? You understand? So that was when, because I already hinted him, Derek now told her, he now confronted her that he was aware of what she was up to. And I think from what he told me, I think they started insulting themselves and all of that. And she forwarded the recorded conversation. So it means all the conversation she was having with Derek, she was recording it. This woman recorded everything and she forwarded it to him that he should not let her release all these things. This thing happened on Tuesday. Now, Michael Yusuf and this woman picked all of those conversation. They edited it and put it out there, claiming those are the conversations we had prior to his arrest. That it was both. You understand? That it was both myself and Derek that plotted his arrest. Very funny. After this conversation, after this live video, I'm going to post the screenshot of the audio message, the conversation she recorded and sent to Derek, telling him that she's going to release this. You understand? And the date is stated there. So they in fact, they are not even smart. Now, even as we speak, I will still play a conversation that Derek had. That was the first meeting I was having with Derek in Kaduna during Kaduna Film Festival, because I've been hearing of him and that was when I was meeting him. The day I met him, I was with him where we're talking, because I was talking to him, trying to see how I can get other link. He was kind of overprotective about the whole thing. Now, while I was there, he was even telling me that these people are suspecting me now as we speak. That they are suspecting him. They feel he's the one that set Michael Yusuf up and all of that. So he does not want to get involved. Now, while we're talking, Samduru, who happens to be a brother, an elder brother to Michael Yusuf, called. And I don't know, Derek just put his phone on speaker, right? So he didn't know I smartly started recording the conversation. He didn't know I was doing that. I was recording the conversation between Derek and Samduru, where Samduru was even confirming that Derek, that all along they were suspecting Derek. Everybody was pointing finger at Derek. Now they've got to find out that it wasn't Derek that actually set Michael Yusuf up. I'll be playing this video. I'll be playing this audio conversation because I recorded it. And I'm sure Derek was not aware. Until now, the last thing I did, that was when I opened up to him. That I have this thing recorded. As if I knew. I didn't even know. You know, sometimes your instinct will just tell you to do something. I didn't know this thing is going to come. It will get to this point. I didn't know these people will still want to set me up or plot something evil against me. Now, in fact, I would even be glad if I actually did it. Do you understand? Because Michael Yusuf should not even be seen on the streets, you know, due to the evil he has done, both in the entertainment industry and in Kaduna in general, right? But before, okay, let me play the next conversation you're gonna be hearing. Is the conversation between Derek and his brother. I'll just give you a hint of that. I'll just give you a hint on that. Now, I'm sure you all have gotten the full information. You understand? Because all of these people now know who Michael Yusuf is and how he has set other people up, right? But everybody now is now... Okay, I think, okay, let's see. I'm trying to lay my hands on the conversation. You'll be hearing this conversation. No? Please, just give me some time. I'm trying to... Okay. Well, okay, let me just continue the conversation because okay, I think I have another video. Let me be playing. They saw that okay, Oruma is becoming a god in Kogi. They send the same Michael. I want to play this conversation first before playing the conversation between Derek and his Michael Yusuf's brother Samduru, so you can have an idea of the person of Michael Yusuf. Because when we are talking, people feel no, the guy is a saint. Now because he's back from jail, everybody now Michael Yusuf is now a saint. Everybody has forgiven him, and everybody has forgiven him. They are seeing him as saint. That's why everyone is parading that same the same video, the same video all around, please. They saw that okay, Oruma is becoming a god in Kogi. They sent the same Michael Yusuf to come and destabilize my camp. He immediately arrived Lokoja. He didn't even come out of vehicle. I called him. I said, "You are Lokoja. They sent you on a mission." He was shocked. He said, "Boss, where are you?" I said, "I'm in a hotel." He said, "I'm coming." He came. He knelt down. Play my record everywhere. He knelt down. The same stupid Michael Yusuf say, "Boss, I no go fit fight you. Truly, ni more go and if I indicate them send me. I beg, make I just do my production and walk away." I said, "You cannot shoot because you don't have money to pay people, but you can do audition and take people away." He did audition and walk away, and fucked them stupid girls he want to fuck and walk away. When the Mekike battle was on, I was the only chairman behind him. But when I saw that the Mekike was not going in the direction of what we agreed on, I stepped out. We wanted peace in AGM. This thing I'm telling you today, you might not know it. Maradona and I was the engine room of that peace in Enugu. Even when we get to Enugu, the same current Emeka Rollers was crying for me. Oruma, please save me. You are my friend. We do things together before. But because of AGM crisis have made us to fall apart. Please, Oruma, let go of whatever that happened. I said, Emeka Rollers, do you remember that? You are the one that petitioned my 250 million naira project in Kogi that today I could not do it before the governor left. To build a film village in Kogi State. You remember you are the one that did it? How will I forget that kind huge project that would have changed my life to today? You see the evil in Nollywood. Do you remember that? Can you hear it? I was crying like a baby in Enugu. And I have to call my squad them. We forgive the Emeka Rollers and move on. I advised the Mekike, I said, let go of this leadership. Tell whosoever that want to come out, I am letting go of this, let peace reign. But always remember that I am a lion. I am watching at the back. If you don't perform well, I will roar and I will show you that I'm a lion. I said, nobody that comes as agent president that will not respect you. Mekike said, no, he want to remain there. And I told him then, I am backing out because the leadership is not meant for you for life. And I told him, if you ever contest for that election, you will lose. And he thought it was a joke. I said, if you get more than, if you get up to 20 votes in this election, that means I am not a born of my father. It is a dog that gave birth to me. Is it not 16 votes he got in Enugu? He got the highest shock of his life. Why? Because we are fighting for the masses. Please be sharing it, oh. What have I benefited in AGM? These are the evil in Nollywood. People call These are the things that are happening. When they understand who I am, what I'm fighting for, some of them say, we don't know it's like this, oh. The truth remains, I have never one day and I will never support any bad thing. Not even life or death. Michael Yusuf is a nobody to my person.
When he came, I told Emeka Rollers, you said I'm your vice president in North Central. Why will you bring in Michael Yusuf to Kogi to come and do production? You didn't tell me. It was on the news I was hearing that you are coming and I'm your vice. He said there is a fire brigade approach. I said, Emeka Rollers, you are trading on a path that will swallow you. When he saw that the battle was taking off, he came to Kogi and he apologized. And I let go. And I told Michael Yusuf, don't dare me. Because if you do, my fight no dey finish. I be gentleman, oh, but when the beast in me wake up, nobody can stand it. As far as Nollywood is concerned, no bagger, I beat my chest, can dare me. From the A-list actor to the list one, nobody can dare me. And you can never see me have issue with anybody. You know why? Because I respect myself. And what the stupid Michael Yusuf could do in Benue State is to shoot film with my name and call it Uruma in the camp. Because I was opening people's eyes. People, he was using charm to deceive them. People was lying to them, sleeping with young girls, children of 13 years and all that.
Sleeping with young girls, children of 13 years.
This one in bedroom and all that. And I was facing him. What he did is to call so-called Mr. President Emeka Rollers, like saying that I'm destabilizing his camp. I laughed and I told them, if you try this nonsense, I will not forgive you. He tried it in the life of two young girls. They could not mention until the guy left. That is what saved him, that he ran out of Kogi. I told him, you claim you are an Ibira man. Come down to Kogi. I will chop your father. His mother is still in police, lying down in police. The family of that child he raped in Kogi. The matter is, if he's denying it, tell him that I said if he's a man enough, let him come to Kogi. The family will chop his grandfather raw. So what am I trying to say?
This is the person you are protecting, no?
Photos. Video taken on the 22nd of
This is the person you are protecting, no?
Video taken on.
They saw that, okay, Uruma is becoming a god in Kogi. They sent the same Michael Yusuf to come and destabilize my camp. He immediately arrived Lokoja. He didn't even come out of Feko. I called him, I said, you are Lokoja. They sent you on a mission. He was shocked. He said, boss, where are you? I said, I'm in a hotel. He said, I'm coming. He came. He knelt down. Play my record everywhere. He knelt down. The same stupid Michael Yusuf. Say, boss, I no go fit fight you. Truly, and if I indicate them, send me.
This is the person you all are.
I can just do my production.
People have been calling me, begging me on his behalf. Now you can hear for yourself. So okay. I'll be playing another audio of a conversation between Duru and my phone is misbehaving, so please just
to come and destabilize my camp.
Video taken unlabeled. Double tap. Unlabeled. Charging stock battery level 97%.
So guys, sorry, I'm back now. I'll be releasing the previous video, audio conversation. I'll release it. It will go everywhere so that people would understand the politics in Nollywood and in the entertainment sector as regards even Kaduna and the Nollywood in general. So the next conversation you're going to be hearing is that of Samduru, the elder brother of Michael Yusuf, having a conversation with Derek. I'm sure you guys can identify Samduru's voice.
You don't know, they don't go to Michael who do everything. If they open up to Michael, they show to Michael the petition. Go write them. And we discover say, yeah, and Jeremy write the petition. Okay. And they tell Michael say they do meeting. Now they also meeting like 5 times. Okay. Inside that meeting, nobody called Derek inside. But they say Isaac was involved in that meeting angel.
They said they do meeting. Derek no they involved. Oh. But now the same Derek now they say now he set her up. You know, he still said they're confused.
Derek, I go meet you when I 2 weeks ago. Yes, to get information on those meetings when they do. And they carry and give Michael. But nobody called Derek name inside. And now that and Jeremy, how she taking Michael? Isaac tell me now she hooked them off. I said, okay. After he hooked them up, what happened? He tell me say, after he hooked them up, blah blah blah, he been told the girl they can agree. When we could say Michael get money, he could follow Michael. Blah blah blah. And so when last year and Jeremy, he said he never see him, he was their mother himself. I said, okay. But 7 days ago, or 6 days ago, you get verified intel when they show, when they notify you, say, and Jeremy signed the petition. That be right now, and Jeremy signed. 3 people were involved.
Now they say now MC Bold now write the petition. And Jeremy signed.
Because he don't know what our plan. I said, we don't get plan. Our plan are God and law. Are you aware say yes, it's not gonna make a report? He said yes. Are you aware now after yes, it's a report? All the claim for 100 million naira damages and stuff here. And are you aware say yes, he talk say they calling us in our court testify. And Jeremy they shouldn't come court testify. Gabi still come testify. Those were reason why yes, if he carry make it go court. Because he talks those people who blowing up in our testify, they will put their name as people if they start witness. And Jeremy said not to concern as she need to. The game plan to collect money to be to work out here. And they tell Michael that info, they give Michael that info here. Are you aware? And keep quiet in here. So what can you tell here say when you get direct intel, say this person did it and I hook up here. How you take hook and give it to Michael? In contact say and Jeremy with the sickness or Michael can go pick a hospital bill. Come sponsor what time you picking and waiting here. Then all the while you know talk, no wahala, nobody blame you there. But 7 days ago you can't hear verify intel. When they say yes, they are safe, show Michael the petition. Show him who write them. Give Michael all the low downs here.
They say EFCC show Michael petition.
When they hear say Michael say
they show him who write them.
What do you do? See, never see, and you know me. I said, as a friend, when you be to Michael, you suppose don't go meet Anjemi. When you go and verify, say, Anjemi in the part of this thing here, why you not go meet him here? Why you going to talk about Derek? Derek was not part of the meeting. They don't say Derek the part of the meeting. They tell Michael, they give Michael all the intels. They don't call Derek, they say Derek the part of the meeting here.
Yeah, so they don't call Derek name.
They come meet you. For waiting. So, he hear the point there. And secondly again, late Mozilat, nobody knew the woman, the husband's house. Now only you and Michael. EFCC go the man's house. Who carry the man come EFCC office. Say all this cars. Yes, you go to the office now, the man's house. They can't carry the man come EFCC office. Come tell us, say, make you see all these cars, nine cars. That house of Banawaba, nine house. Say all the ones make us testify. You know why they make us testify? Because Jeremy now the stock say, you know, you can't testify. But if say he no dey inside the picture, in the background, not consign now, you need to go testify. Because okay, make them use Mozilla husband. That man come to say, even this kicking is better than what you mean, na Mikey buy this house in the stay. Na Mikey put them in human this na Mikey put them. What you mean? Wolf, they tell me this one. Me, I get out, I don't get married him. I say, what do the man talk? What do the man tell EFCC? The woman tell EFCC, say, the man tell EFCC, Mikey has helped him. He no go fit ever betray Michael. Say, I didn't became a shagaba. The man say no to him. And secondly, he don't get details. The person get details, Aina, that she deal with it. That she, they do things here.
And Jeremy, so do you hear Mataba? You hear conversation.
And the man talks, as a Muslim, I think he's not talking to somebody help him. We can go for the person up here. Okay, those people will tell us they will give us cars. I them say he's away. I say, you know who tell my game? I say, we don't hear that info. We don't hear that info about 2 weeks ago. We don't talk. And we are aware that you give them the info. What do you do? I said, what do you do? You don't tell anybody. You don't tell us. No, to when Mikey tell us about something happened. No, yes, the officer come tell now. Something here. So the guy come office now. He tell Mikey the date. Mikey call me at the time. But leave that thing. We know about all this info. No wahala. You now you confirm to me. So I can say, how did you go to my house? Because now for your statement, he maybe put my number there. So the guy's phone number you will put, let it go through. You went, you pointed the house to them. They gave Mikey say, you carry them and go point the house. I said, but if I everything not to shock Mikey, now only shock him. Mikey expect every other thing from the Agabi and Co.
They say Mikey do they suspect the Agabi and Co. But now they don't realize say.
The man tell them, so boy, you need to go sign now. You need to go testify. Anything bad about Michael. So you should say Michael help in life. And where have you? Those were the guys who ward for station, for EFCC itself. And those other officers on the bike, they are very impressed. I mean, guess what? That's a Muslim man. If you can talk here. In the Bible, in the Quran, say if you help somebody help you. Never you bite hand that fed you. But rather you will hear, you tell them, you give them my house address for Abuja. They ask you.
And Jeremy, this is a conversation, right? I had to record this conversation as if I didn't know this thing is going to come up. Do you understand? Now, at that time, I did not even know who you are. I just got to find out about you recently, right? So I didn't know. I just recorded it. And I'm using it because they have sent a video out there. Okay, just continue listening.
Me, answer that kind of question. As you tell her that kind of thing, now you can't go with Mike. You don't like this thing, you're speaking there, they ask her. That comes boy. Okay, how do I take relate now with EFCC? I ask a simple question. EFCC ask you vital questions about me. They show you my picture for a house, for a snap. But no, they don't show a picture. They only ask them whether they know me. And in talent, they don't know me. I said, that's not what you told them. What you told them, I know exactly what you told them. And where are we here? But meanwhile, you know, see, let me tell you, know you today, let's say they lock you. Let me tell lawyer, they go bail you. They bail you. Before they go home bail their Michael, they don't bail you. They bail you and wonder.
That's MC Bold, they are referring to MC Bold here.
Setting ABC I hear or setting people or you lock up. I'm not asking anything. Now you call me. When you call me now, they ask you now. They ask you about me now. What do you talk? Say you talk.
That's some dude. They say they asked MC Bold about you. What did he say? That one they fear. Yahoo boy.
They say they talk about you. I say, I don't get second. Make them book a date for me. I can go. I'm not taking issue with them. Now, you here, you give them intel, you give them with whatever you give them here. You lock up like nothing happened. And they told you clearly. They tell you, okay, don't let go, no, so they investigate this, they're not done. I said, guess what? All the houses are better now. I said, no, how many houses I get to Panama? For that Panama and Goodland, I get 5 houses there. I said, guess what?
Where you see money by them?
All those infos. They only go mark one house. They call all the 5 landlords of those houses when I buy. They ask them who buy the house. Listen at me. They break my account. They see bond. They have money in my account. They see up and they check. Inside those money, EFCC pay me 30 million. When I design your website, they see organization.
Yahoo boy, I design EFCC website. This country is finished. You give somebody job without even investigating on him.
Why do you think they go clean up?
You didn't do investigation. How can you give a Yahoo boy EFCC website to design? This guy has indicted himself.
The guy go there, tell them. And the guy go there, they pick his statement for him, say, now I see to help pay listen to you. How? Because they know, now I'm for Abuja, you don't know. They pick his statement for him. They always he's notifying me. They go ask whether my check the direct was for my company, that I see to help. Who get that I see to help here? I paid that money to that guy, 7 million, around 11 in the night after that at Abuja. They can't believe, say, I hacked Kite ICT up account. That's why I go to the transaction around 11. They call it out the former landlord. Why they pay money to you around 11? You guys say, no. This guy came from Abuja. After you verify, you might have signed with you inside, and you transfer money to us. Then you won't be saying, you don't even know. You won't see he wants the money. Once you see the money at the account, he hand over document to me. And he moves. And then they did intelligent work. They write to CEC, the only directors of Kite ICT Hub. CEC give them, because he say, now maybe the MDC of Kite ICT Hub here. They go check. Even a link with Mike, if Mike can be there. They see Mike can be part of that my company. You go check Mike company again. Maybe they see how this thing, how Mike is. Whether Mike can be direct to my company and maybe direct to my company. Now, because they know get cases against Mike. All those women have put here. All by the talk then see there. I don't buy that public in 2018. Recently. They see them. They know those details here. But now, you know, what do they say? They are game planner. They made them go muzzle Mike and collect money here. They're not going to say, they don't expect this thing go reach where they reach here. But you, again, they can't deal with Isaac. What you will do here? Open up to us here. What you will do here? We'll give you, we'll give some land and we'll give you money here. And Isaac, I think I tell you, they call me. I've not told I want lock up. But tell me now, as they talk now, they found this thing, they can tell you anything. And they tell you, say, after the position for Facebook, they just see, we'll not put your name for Facebook here. We'll get all these details here. We'll convince, we'll get all info. So we hear all these things. They don't talk, we don't talk, we lock up. But we don't be things, but before they do, we are 5 steps ahead of them. They do everything. They tell you, say, we post pictures, we'll snap you, yes, we'll snap you. We'll post on Facebook.
And they are 5 times ahead of EFCC.
What the fuck you up here? The last assignment they give you now, you know if it deliver. Do you realize? And now they all tell us, see, you know, must come testify or they will prosecute now. Because now, somebody must testify for this Mikey case, or that they go down, they will prosecute now here. That is what is on ground now here. And it tells me you can go confuse and endure me. You must come testify. Or they will prosecute you and they hide and they will put your picture on Facebook here. This was the last thing to the people. We get all this intel. And you they tell me, say you had never meet since they arrest you. And I ask you a simple question. You had the quarrel? You say no. You hear say that you set up? You say yes, and they tell you, tell me this ago. And they tell you, if you be friend, what you go do? Now, first of all, what would meet? And you want me to meet here. Now, so, we think you're part of the story here. But you think, no, you don't know our plan. That's why no one go meet them. Who tells you your plan? I don't think you get a plan. Our plan are God and law. Everything we do is on law. So they ask you now, what they ask you, as they say happen here, they bail you. As if we know, I'm going to go bail you. How many say they come bail you? Did they say
That's MC Gold, that he's the one that sent them to bail MC Gold. You know, they arrested Michael alongside MC Gold and his sister.
I get in town. It's expensive there. For 4 days, the office, the office today. The morning, they drink tea with them. So they came to Michael. Here. You still looking at Inter. What you also Inter now? But what you quiet, well, look you. So people see, make you pay your last card finish. So your last card now, you don't clear. They don't tell you, okay, fine. You let me deliver out. They go visit the show. They will put on the show. Your face for Facebook. You are in Jeremy. So you're wrong whistleblower. And you don't need panic. You don't call me to tell me this thing here. So I'm waiting Derek to hear. Tell me, what can the Derek on here? Because maybe I said, you give this an address, my help address. I said, my house address will be, I said, my issue means,
say now MC Gold give EFCC Kangulu's house address.
Address to be high, not be anything here. We know be him. Derek will give them your house address. They only ask you whether I know you, I don't know you. I said, okay, fine, that's what they ask you about. Yes, why you not tell me the EFCC talk about me? So on that you own, so that you own go there. So you're old now. Why do you go to the Derek in the shop now? They are not coming with the Derek issue on this one.
Make I explain. I feel talk now.
Yeah.
This is Derek's
Number one, you get them. Now them tell me say the EFCC can't write this thing now. You understand? Keep off. I mean, say under investigation. I told only John. I say most building when they write under investigation, they know they operate there again. I they tell you how the thing be. You hear me? I not sabi lie for anything. I say most building, when they carry me go there na different thing. I hear say John tell somebody say the family say na me, make the person no go there go mention my name. I call John for phone. The same day now I hear board on. You get them? So what I can't do, I can't talk say in consider see the approach, I can't say okay. You understand? I can't say alpha. Hope say the fee pay now. You understand my point? I go to tell you how the thing be. I know the fear person how they lie for one thing. I can't say hope say the fee they pay now. I say they never pay them since so man give them money. I can't say at all. They hear the word though. I know they like lie. I say at all. Even though Michael no day, at least on the white car they make money. You dey hear my word, bros?
Now Sonny White car,
John told them say how much Sonny White they make. I say at least go fit give na small thing for inside na salary.
They just stay jam.
You understand? Say
Now manage
at
because
all.
they manage.
Na him bad.
They make see money for food for inside. No be say them dash am.
Hello? That's that for that. You dey get me? I go meet the first day. That is when the thing happen easily. That time prior to that time, I meet JC. JC come meet me say make I dey careful. You know say I don't vex say they say maybe that me I be wanting. One the husband tell me koro now. Saying they suspect me bold or this thing. He tell me koro. So you know say I don't hear. He won't come the bother me say and that mama for opposite say be like saying that she they give intel. You dey get my point? One thing. So since when I come they hear my name for the matter, I dey go greet them every day before now. Like virtually every evening, I will scale, I will go meet them, I will greet them, ask them, say what's up, anything, this, that. So, in contact saying that mama, say maybe that mama they give intel. Say if not, how those people they know say they come back in the midnight around 1 a.m. You get my point? So when I go there, which day be that, the mama come talk say she yes say na in friends this that. Now say if now these boys they too they lie, now everybody they suspect. You get my point? So even though you when they talk, not be only me. Jesse Michael your name before. Say now who's on the white contour say Abba say you know if you do that kind of thing. I getting me, sir. I was like direct. I eat the thing. I be. So Jesse just called me now. Jesse can't call me this afternoon. Say what I tell mama. I say what you tell me now. I tell mama. You understand? I say you told me this under this tree. You get them? Jesse can't call me. Can't they curse me? They threaten me. I keep quiet. I don't report board already. I don't get valid number where they go. I don't pick board since yesterday. Since the day before yesterday. Board I don't report already. This boy now, I won't make the claim where they tell them, when me I tell them say come close shop, then they see me. You for just ask them, maybe them they see me. Since they talk that thing, hello? Before they say they suspect me, before EFCC can write that stuff, Are you getting what I'm saying? So I avoided them.
Yeah.
You don't say if I dey go close, they say maybe I won't collect intel, can't go tell. Do you understand? When I can say maybe the thing don't clear, say no be from my hands, I be wanting because I don't know about that woman. I only Mickey and both to do all in worker for those aspects. If you check out the video, you no go ever say na me video ra, na been a professional video. As I dey see the thing for online, now they know. The one way no go well, I'll call and say, guy, if I do this thing like this, if I do this thing like this, ask your brother and go tell you. You understand? So when she won't talk, the only person who I talk to, who I say I did not benefit, Mickey no, I won't tell you how it go. It's all of you that benefited from him. Now your sister, now me and your sister chat that one. If go tell you let the hear that from anybody, is a bloody liar. That's one. Do you understand? Your sister chatted me, I can screenshot, it's on chat, let me screenshot and send to you. Do you understand? Your sister said I be snitch, say she knows say na me do this, say after I benefited from him, one to one, now say I beg, ask Mickey, just list one thing I benefit from him. Anything I do for Mickey, I do him as friend, need to support him. Ask Mickey, even though before he get money, I be one thing. He go come meet me, say Derek, I won't do this. Me and Mickey, I don't do things for Mickey, no be today, almost 10 years ago. Or more than that. You understand? When she come to us, I come say, okay. She say, now when I collect money, I say, okay, make she think, make she go ask Mickey, say, make Mickey talk, say, him give me so money. I said, the only thing me and Mickey do, na business. Is that I want to make help and do this? I go just do it based on friendship. No, be say I go tell her, ask your brother, I never ever charge him 1 naira for anything I do for him. Now anything when they in mind, do you get it? Now in the give. I did not discuss that with anybody. I discussed that with only your sister, which is Diamond. So everybody tell you saying hear anything, ain't go produce those people in here I'm from. That's me for you. I be that kind of straightforward person. As I thought to say I no go leave board, I no go leave him. I must carry and go court. Now my mind side be that, now my mind I just tell you. And this is just the way they thought say, if you see me anywhere, this is that, I go get in chance. Because you see me as I did about anywhere you carry me go, as I they tell you the truth, now so I go tell you. I know they fear anybody, I be the same. If you ask me, King go tell you. For JC, those boys too they lie. That's number one thing. If I tell you what in those boys talk, even though beside I know say they too they lie, therefore implicate yourself for everything where they talk. And I refuse to say anything. Right from the first time where EFCC can search the place. Where John they thought say the EFCC na inconsummate before, now this that before. I just kept quiet. Because all those things are igniting statements. If you tell me that thing, that means I'll say you carry your consummate come arrest us. I don't know if you understand my point. That's one. Where just see the talk, say you know that one where say you know your house, they stay here, say they come here, come drink. That's the igniting statement. Say now they serve and drink. If I tell you that one, that means now then they give the info. Do you understand? The same Jesse came to meet me that how they tell you say the pack things around 1 a.m. in the midnight. Say that means now mama they do the give the info. That means it is a suspect. I don't know if you get my point. I know when they see as this most all of them like that as a day so as small children to me. So I know when they follow them they drag issue. I just get small body new. So this one way both they talk say this that I have never asked both what are you doing? That's number one. It's none of my fucking business. Number two, you hear me, sir? Mickey don't tell me already about you. So why I go ask both about you? If you notice me, I know they talk like that. I know you talk too much. I go just the observe. And most of the times I they come out. Most of the times they come your house. Before you know, I get plenty paru for Abuja. I don't miss. You know, say they do something now with you. I don't miss. I know they do all those pop news. So that's just the truth. So all this one they don't talk so now fabricated story. And I see all this allegation bar. Before I just say, make I just the hear, me everybody they talk. Me everybody they talk. And I told your sister one thing during the chat. I can screenshot and send to you. So this one no be say they say. I told her something. I deliberately did not call. I liked it. I wanted it as chats. So in case matter bring matter. I deliberately said at the end of the day, no matter how, truth will come out. Do you understand? Ask her now. And I said, me, I just decided to stay back. Because if you say you want help now, maybe they don't come and say, maybe I don't want to find money for that way. Do you understand? I deliberately came to look for Mickey's number. That is Mickey. I just say, the time saying they call, now I can say, okay, make I get the number until they call. Make we talk, more relate, make I know waiting they charge them for first. Before we know how they do them. You understand? Because when Didi call, one of your friends Didi called, he told me this, that. When I meet Didi, I showed Didi everything. Said Didi, see this. But this kind of thing, not be saying everything you go talk. Because if you go talk now, then they don't get the clear picture. Now half message they go talk, they don't go talk the full message. For Didi present, I call somebody, say I will take help. The person talk, say they don't to drag the matter. You understand? Say they never drag the matter don't be public matter. They can come in. And the first person Mickey called when he wanted to collect bail, it was me. And I check everybody. We get house, we get this thing. They say if na EFCC matter, they don't want to enter. And I called you immediately when I know say I no fear pound. Abi bros, I call you and say if you get this thing, you can't tell me say I can't say how far, you can't tell me say they don't handle am. Later I come here saying don't come out. I come from my happy, I come from my come say this that. They can't say they don't know where they this that. Say and they be see and one thing. I don't know if you get my point. So later when people come go see Dino for this thing, they come tell me say still the deal. It's still this. Now I can say okay, since they hide the thing for me, maybe they no man know anything, make I stay off. Normally now the worst thing for me to do be that. Do you understand? But that's why even though after then I call you, I say you no pick, I no call again. So that's just the truth about the whole stuff. Even though when some journalists say some human rights will say they want to interview, they want to do this. I say I don't know anybody.
This is Derek telling his brother, Michael Yusuf's brother.
Because me,
that some journalists have reached out to him to get information.
I don't know any of his clients' name.
Imagine.
I don't know where they stay. You understand me, sir? I don't know any one of them. Apart from the ones who be saying that the one who give money. But any of his sick people, I don't know where one they stay. And the one who go again, now the one they will get that carry bag of rice, go give for one place. I know if my know the road to that place now. Now both know the road. Now inside car just they drive go. I carry bag of rice, come down. I don't know hospital where they go. I don't know anything. Now both they handle that one. So this one when they call my name. I hear one intel saying they talk say they go deal with me this that even though before this issue happen. Do you understand? They think of my resolve with arguments between with somebody say and I know if you deal with Derek. One thing, you don't know Derek, you don't know this.
So they were slotting Derek even before the Michael was arrested.
I could just look them laugh, say me I know they do anything trouble again. That's just the truth. So all this when they talk, now assuming in they assume. But thing go explain himself. Now just the truth be that. Me I no go leave am. Now just the truth be that. Now because I never get a number where they go in, therefore don't invite them since.
Hello?
I hear you. Hello?
No, don't call it. Okay, let me talk to the security guy. Give security guy my phone. Allow me to come back. Yes, sir. I'm going to get somebody to I'll let you talk now.
Okay, thank you.
First and foremost, you don't know, they don't go to Michael who do everything. Yes, they open up to Michael. They should make it a petition. Go right now. And we discover and Jeremy write a petition. And they tell Michael say they do meeting. Now they only meeting like 5 times. Inside that meeting, nobody got Derek inside. But they say Isaac was involved in that meeting in jail. And Isaac just shocked.
So you guys I've heard the conversation between Sam Guru and Sam Guru, who happens to be Michael Yusuf's elder brother, and Derek. Now, these are the same people. Michael Yusuf is coming up to say Derek and Jane were the ones that set him up, you know, for him to be arrested. And this is a conversation after Michael Yusuf was arrested, though. The brother confirming, or the brother claiming that they have the EFCC have shown Michael Yusuf a petition pointing to another person. You understand? You see how these people are confusing themselves. When he was earlier arrested, they claim that Oga Gabi and Oga Ehis were the people that set him up. According to them, that when I think Oga Gabi and Oga Ehis were the first people that visited them, and when he was asked to write a petition, to write a statement, they advised him not to. So they were claiming that advice was given on a selfish ground, saying that these people want to use idea to get money from them. They want him detained so that they can make money on his head. Are you getting the full picture? Because these people advised him not to write the petition. You understand? And later on, they told, according to, from what I heard though, that they now ask him that, okay, they need to settle or to see one or two orgas. They need some money to sort out one or two orgas. So Michael Yusuf and his brother now concluded that Oga Gabi and Oga Ehis wants to make money on their head. That was why they advised them contrary. You understand? They gave them a contrary advice so that they can detain them. They can remain there. Then they will use them and make money. That was the news that was going around. And that was what they said. Duru from the conversation has even confirmed that they were suspecting Gabi earlier. Now, the EFCC have shown them a petition pointing at, what's it called? And Jeremy. And again, they said, and Jeremy was working with MC Bold. From the statement they made, it's not from me. And at that point, I did not even know who Aunt Jeremy was. You understand? I recorded the conversation. I kept it on my phone. I did not know that this thing will come to this. Now, because I have been writing against Michael Yusuf, Michael Yusuf now came up after he has been released, claiming that he brought a conversation, claiming that that was a conversation I used to set him up. You understand? Before that led to his arrest. And this is a conversation during his while he was arrested though. So you can see how these people are conflicting themselves, how they are confusing themselves. It's not as if Michael Yusuf does not know the truth. He wants to get back at everybody. Now, he's looking for means to get back at me, to tarnish my image. That was why he did that video, that video, and he sharing it, telling people I blackmailed him, myself and Derek. And the stupid people, the stupid entertainers were the ones sharing all the videos all around social media, especially on WhatsApp. Junior and in fact, there's most of the people sharing did not even surprise me until when I heard this guy Danzaki and Junior. These are people I called my friends. They said something. They did not reach out to me. They went ahead sharing it on social media. Now Junior has been a friend. Junior has known who Michael Yusuf is and whom he was. It was the same Junior who advised me to stay clear. He knows what Michael Yusuf is capable of doing. The same Junior told me how Michael Yusuf tried to set him up. He used his phone, sent a threat to security agencies with his contact, and they were looking for him. He said he had to go hiding for a while because of what Michael Yusuf did to him. And this is the same Junior carrying this content to share all around Facebook, WhatsApp. He did not reach out to me. Not until I made a video 2 days ago on Facebook. I went live and I mentioned his name. I called out his name. And then he knew that he can now come to me and trying to see how we can resolve things. I cannot resolve anything with him. I don't have problem with you, but me and you, we cannot be friends. And again, Danzaki has been a brother. He's a Boju brother. But he went behind. They all know. The same Danzaki told me how he introduced Michael Yusuf to his ex-girlfriend, and Michael Yusuf extorted money from her. And this is the same person carrying all these things, sharing. According to him, that he confronted he advised my sister, or he told my sister Auntie Z. You told my Auntie Z you could not reach out to me. You could not call me. But you were sharing it. Just because of longer throat, what you want to get from Michael Yusuf. And let me shock you. Michael did not come back with anything. He's using your brains. Michael has been calling people, begging her for recharge card. It's audio money. He has been lying to you all this while, telling you his international partners. Which international partners? Lie. He knows. He has read your mind. He knows you are after money. So if he make you believe that he has money, you will dance to his tune. You are his servant. He's just using you. So just use your brain and know who Michael Yusuf is.